Welcome, smarthelping.com here. I'm Jay. We're going to go over the base employee training tracker. So, training tracker is for obviously HR managers. This is going to be a very helpful tool. Before I get into it, don't forget to subscribe. If you want to show even more support, you can join the YouTube channel, become a member. This template was from a YouTube comment that I thought, they wanted to build something. I'm like, you know what, that's a great idea. I'm going to build it. So here it is. The link in the description box below will lead you to, if you want the template, I'll send it to you. It's going to be a one-time fee of $45. Okay, so let's get into it. This cover tab, simply enter the year that'll propagate through and the manager name if you want. And we'll start off. So if you're tracking, this is a training tracker. So let's say you have a couple hundred employees or 10 or whatever, doesn't matter. This goes up to 499 and it can scale past that pretty easily if you needed it to, but it's built for up to 499 right now. So let's say you got, a couple hundred employees, they all have to complete different training programs over the course of a year or every year, or they have recurring stuff. So what you can do with this template is simply come in here, uh, go to the validation tab, enter a base or unique set of all your employees one time, enter a unique set of all the different training plans that can be completed, and then this workbook is designed to be used for 1 year at a time. Once your year's done, you can go ahead and hit file, make a copy, and go start a new year. And you can keep a link list of all the different years right here. I just did 30 years worth of time. Now, you probably want to keep a base template that doesn't have any data in it, just has all your employee and training plans and all the list of all the other workbooks. And the base template is kind of like your hub where you always go to make new templates or go to find previous templates that you need to get data on. So you keep a base template, and then from that you create all your different years as you go forward. And Google Sheets is really nice. It's got just click on the share and set all of the different permissions that you want for different people to have access to the workbooks, view only, edit only, or no access, or only certain emails have access. It's really nice. Um, so that's all you really have to enter is that, and then obviously the data entry is every time an employee completes something, you could put the name, what plan they completed, was it completed, yes or no, and then the date. And then based on that, all these other reports will populate. This is some error checking logic. For example, if you have a no in here but no date, it's going to give you an error because why is there no date there? Or if, let's say, you have a date but you didn't mark if it was completed or not, that's another. So a little bit of an error check there. That should be easy when you start to get a lot of rows in here. The first report is simply a unique list of a sorted list as well. So it's going to come in alphabetical order of all the employees, and it's going to show up to 20 plans. So, and this uses some advanced formulas to populate based on the validation. It's going to say plan 1 through 7, and it can go all the way up to 20. There's formulas for that. And what it will do is show the completion status of each um, training plan by employee name. And there you go. So that's the first report. Pretty good. You want obviously lots of greens, and if you see no, it'll turn red. That's conditional formatting, which will help you identify the no's easier. Report 2 does the same style, except it's showing the date completed. Now, if you don't put a date completed, nothing is going to come up here. Also, it has to be this has to be yes. So you need a date in here and yes for anything to show up on report 2 for each employee by training plan type or program or whatever they had to complete. So those are the first two report styles. Next is incomplete training. So this is just a filter formula that's going to update and You can see here we got name 2, 4, and 5. They all had no for completed. So this is just showing you everybody that has been marked as a no for the in the workbook. Now let's say this first one's also a no. Name 1, it's going to add into here incomplete. So now name 1 is up here automatically. We go to completed training. This is the same thing except for it's showing everybody that's completed something for the data that you've entered. If we go and change this, let's make a couple more of these yes. You see they'll automatically go in here now. And then the final report is count completed. So this is going to give you, again, a unique list of employees. And note, the completed and incomplete training, your employee list is possibly not going to be unique if the same employee has to complete multiple things, which is fine because you want to see everything that they completed here and here. For report in report 2, you've got the unique plans across the top, so this has to be unique. So the employee list here is unique, and they're all alphabetical. Okay, so yeah, count completed. It's going to give you a unique list and show of each employee name, what was the count completed, what was the count incompleted, pending, which means essentially that it wasn't a yes or a no. That's if C is blank. And then total, which is just adding them all together. And then you've got this nice chart here that shows each name and the count. And I did incomplete. I figured that was the best visual to show. And the reason why is because you might have 20, 30, 100 employees. So you're going to really only be able to show one visual of that. And so if you had more employees to show, you can just drag this down. So hit the little box here and you can drag it down as far as you need it. I thought with 250 people, you probably need to drag it down to like row 150 roughly. Okay, so that's all I got for you. Keep in mind, I did build this live on the live stream Monday at 5. I do those live streams every Monday at 5 p.m. Eastern time. And feel free to come in. I'm open to suggestions on more things to build. This turned out really well. I think it's going to be really helpful to any HR manager. So feel free to drop me some more ideas, and or if you want something done, and I'll see if I can do it. I'll see you on the next one.